After two Catholic nuns, Preeti Mary and Vandana Francis, were arrested in Chhattisgarh on allegations of human trafficking and forced religious conversions, Veera, based on a complaint by a Bajrang Dal activist. Chief Minister of the state, Vishnu Dev Sai, said that the law will take its own course. Now, the FIR invokes sections of Chhattisgarh Religious Freedom Act and Immoral Traffic Prevention Act with authorities claiming that the accused intended to traffic 3 women from Narayanpur. The arrests have ignited widespread outrage, particularly from the Christian communities across the country.
But Vasudha, the controversy quickly evolved into a major political flashpoint in Kerala. The CPM is sending a delegation to help out the nuns. UDF has protested multiple times in Parliament, while Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma, a fellow NDA ally, wrote to Sai seeking the nuns' release. Meanwhile, tensions within the BJP became apparent. While the Chandigarh unit has taken a firm stance, the Kerala BJP softened its position, with leader Rajiv Chandrasekhar assuring church authorities of support for bail. It is a politically tricky case there, allegedly with backing from Prime Minister Modi and Home Minister Shah.
Absolutely. In the midst of protests and parliamentary outrage, Veera, the case spotlights what I see as deeply polarized views on religious freedom and minority rights, with the church demanding justice and political allies sending out mixed signals. The matter clearly is becoming a test for how India will negotiate faith law and power dynamics, with a big question: is this a case of genuine law enforcement, or is this politically charged move with risks that undermine religious freedom?
Well, joining us now this evening, J.B. Mathur of the Congress Rajya Sabha MP and national spokesperson. We also have Vinita Hariharan, political analyst, joining us this evening. J.B. Mathur, first to you. There are multiple dimensions and complexities as far as this case is concerned.
It is more than complexity. It is more of a conspiracy against the sisters, the nuns, the Christian missionaries who have been doing great service to the nation and for the people for centuries together. And the complexities involved is the political party also, which governs the country, takes different stands in different states and different sects. So as far as Congress is concerned, we have taken the stand right from day one. The sisters, the nuns, are very innocent. They have been doing great service. Now, the grave sections like human trafficking and conversion are put on them. Imagine if feeding the hunger, feeding the hungry ones is it human trafficking? Is helping the treating the cancer patients, giving palliative care, is it human trafficking? Teaching the students, is it human trafficking? In divine clothes, holy clothes, the sisters, the nuns are in jail. And this is just not acceptable. We strongly object to it.
When there is an allegation, one argument is that when there is an allegation and when there is a complaint that's been filed, the law and order machinery has to act on the basis of what's before them.
Or do you think, is there a problem with the, Jimmy, or do you think that there's a problem with the laws? Now, every state has an anti-conversion law itself, right? Is there a problem with the law, or is it a problem with the implementation?
It is the problem with what steps one would take with the law in force. Okay. See, we are not against taking necessary steps at the necessary time. But sisters, the nuns, they are innocent. They, upon the instructions of Bajrang Dal, or if Bajrang Dal makes a hue and cry and create noise in Chhattisgarh, and they instruct or they impose or they dictate and they demand if the police is to act according to that, it is not acceptable.
That's a valid point. Vinita, let me get you
they
in
would
here.
have received
Vinita, I understand that there are sections of the BJP that is also involved in rescuing these nuns. Of course, there are also groups that indulge in evangelical conversions, and those are punishable under law. But when you look at these Catholic nuns, especially with the statements that have come from CBCI, it looks like these are not nuns that are involved in such activities. How do you look at the whole political fallout of the situation?
No, absolutely. So it is a very tricky political situation, as you mentioned already. So, see, on one hand, you have the nuns who are, if you want to take religious, backgrounds, then they are Catholic nuns who have contributed positively to the society in Kerala at large and to the country at large. So there's no denying that. But it is, at the end of the day, there is a law of the land and there is a law that needs to be protected. And as you said, more than 12 states have these laws in place, the anti-conversion laws. So it's not about a particular BJP government or a Congress government having this in place. It's beyond politics. It is an anti-conversion law which protects people from getting converted under any kind of inducement as well. But having said that, it is still sub judice, and we will have faith in our judicial systems and see what the result is, and we hope that the nuns are bailed out tomorrow. And
Vinita, the
with
point.
all due throughout this process, we've been trying to ensure that the nuns are protected well and they're given befitting. I mean, they're given a treatment which is
No, Vinita, the point
aligned with
really
their,
here is that
tradition.
is the law and order machinery under the influence of radical groups which are pushing for this case, and why there is a double speak from the BJP, one in Kerala, which would mean reaching out to the votary that will get impacted in this case. The other is the right-wing votary as well.
Yeah.
No, so see, that's a political, I wouldn't say there is a political color to this. This is, see, at the end of
But
the
the
day,
double
we do
speak is
agree
purely
that,
political
we
then.
do agree with the constitutional ethos that this is a secular country. So there's no denying that. BJP never denies that this is a secular country. And so at one hand, you have the Chhattisgarh state where the law of the land has to be protected and they have to follow the due course of the law. And on the other hand, we also have the BJP government
Okay,
in
JB
Kerala
Mathur, this
trying
is an
to
interesting
protect
point that
nuns
Vinita
and
is
give them
making. It's
all
the law of the land,
safe
processes have to
conditions.
go on, procedures have to be followed, versus what we feel, the sentiment aspect of it, and the duplicity allegation.
And also that the Congress is picking it up because it's politically convenient for the Congress.
Vasudha, today in the court, while the bail application was considered, the government could have agreed to it, but they objected. The prosecution objected. If the prosecution would not have objected, the poor sisters would have got bail. Now, about the BJP's double standard and double face is very clear. In Kerala, they go with cakes and laddus and have tea with bishops and go to the churches and to Christian homes in Easter. And this is what they do in Chhattisgarh, getting arrested sisters in holy dress. They are put behind jail. Those who had doing great service to poor, to help them. See, is that how you treat? Is that how they treat? See, we are not against maintaining law and order, but this is a classic case of how Bajrang Dal can instruct and dictate terms. And we all saw, the India saw how the Bajrang Dal was reacting when they were arrested. It is trying to impose what they think is right through the government system. That is what is happening. And government is playing to the tune of Bajrang Dal.
Vinita,
this
the
is not
question here
acceptable.
is...
We demand justice for them. We have been inside parliament, outside parliament, today protesting in Raipur. I am speaking from Raipur today.
Okay, Vinita.
So both everywhere we are doing our whatever we can. We met our delegation met the Home Minister also. But see, now today what we realize is all the assurances are all gone. Assurance was that government will not object, but government clearly objected.
Okay.
So
now
Vinita,
it's reserved for
Vinita,
orders.
it does put the BJP in Kerala in a delicate position. The Sangh groups on the one side and the political realities on the other.
And also this question that JB is asking, if Chhattisgarh government was really keen on looking at this case authentically, objectively, why did it not say anything in the court?
So, see, this is under the, as I said, it's sub judice. So, it is, for the law of, like, as I said repeatedly, it's the law of the land. The judicial systems have to take their own, objective analysis of things and objective treatment of the case. So the Chhattisgarh government also are bound by their own limitations of the law and then enforcement of the law. When a nun, when these nuns have come in to Durg railway station, and these children are from the particularly vulnerable tribal group, they're coming on from 200 kilometers away to Durg railway station, and under very circumstances, I would say, or mysterious circumstances, they were seen there in the railway station, and they were questioned about their whereabouts, and the answers given were not satisfactory, and which is why they were taken to the magistrate, and then the court again. Then it's for history is known, everybody knows what happened after that, and it had to go to the NIA because it is under the jurisdiction of the NIA court. So that's how the legal processes went from step by step. So I think there was nothing wrong in the legality of the entire case, but it is unfortunate that it has been politicized.
BJP, closing
so
remarks
heavily.
from you, because there's also this allegation by the ruling party that the Congress speaks only when when the matter concerns minorities.
Congress stands for all. Congress stands for every community, every religion. That's the Congress ideology. Now, in this case, categorically, we can say the government, the prosecution speaks under whose instructions? Who is the voice of prosecution? Definitely, it's the government. Okay. Now, in this case, very categorically, today, it is not the legal side which the prosecution said. It's clear objection raised to giving bail. So, which shows that they have two faces. In Chhattisgarh, they want to put sisters in jail. In Kerala, they want to give cake. Now, this double face and double speaks does not work. People realize that this is polarization is their agenda. They will go to any extent. BJP and this Bajrang Dal will go to any extent to polarize and gain votes and on electoral grounds. Politics, elections are their only agenda. As far as Congress is concerned, we have always maintained that respect with the churches, with the religious communities, secularism,
as far
all
as
that
this
is in our blood.
This is an issue that's going to resonate in Kerala, one that's very tricky for the BJP, very clearly. Vasudha, thanks very much to both of you for joining us.